Good afternoon or evening to you all. I'm happy to welcome you to the first installment of our ongoing Suprema Connect engagement platform. We've changed the format a little to provide a little more interactive experience where you, our partners, can come and learn about new features in our systems, as well as revisiting some of our existing products and features and showing how you can use them in new ways to adapt to evolving needs of our customers. So let's get started. These sessions will take an instructor-student format where we have selected some special guests from the Suprema Worldwide family who will follow along and learn as we demonstrate these features so they can discover more on how they might be used to develop solutions for their customers. I'm sure there will be some great questions that come up, which I hope I can answer. So we're all looking forward to getting into this, see how it turns out, and keep on your toes because there might even be a pop quiz. Today's topic is Suprema Mobile Access. Actually, Suprema has been doing access with mobile credentials for many years, but in 2020 we launched a whole new framework for managing mobile cards, along with improved technology for Bluetooth and NFC contactless technologies. All this is managed by our new startup Mocha system, which provides these technologies that are seamlessly integrated into our BioStar system and across our device platform. So what does a Suprema Mobile Access credential offer? Well, we've got remote issuing and management of credentials. In addition to the convenience of this, we have health and safety concerns in this new normal, something that is becoming more important. So we can grant people access to our facilities without having to come in close physical contact with them. We have cost reduction, saving costs of issuing cards and maintenance comparison to physical cards that we issue. We all know cards get lost, damaged, and have to be replaced. In this case, we're going to use something that the user already has, namely their smartphone, and we can leverage this for cost savings for the organization. And we have secure management. We're able to revoke mobile access and restrict access permission when a smartphone is lost. It's going to have an extra layer of security in case it's not possible on the access controller side to revoke credentials, in case we're using intelligent credentials and dumb devices. So now let's say hello to our participants for this session. We have Marisabel from Peru with us, and then Andy from San Francisco, Jason, who's in Canada, and of course, me coming to you from the 22nd floor of the Suprema Tower, Greater Seoul, South Korea. So let's go ahead and get into this. So if we take a look at what you need to have set up before you follow along with us at home or in your office, or maybe they're the same these days. First, you have installed our BioStar 2 software. You can use our basic version, which is fully functional for up to 5 doors, and there's no cost for that. They're fully downloadable from our website. You need to have at least one device connected that supports our mobile credentials, such as FaceStation F2, XPass 2, BioEntry W2, and you can find a list of all those ones that are supported on our website. So you need to have that connected already to your BioStar 2 software. And then you should have already configured a door using that device and an access group with an access level that contains that reader. So all of these things, prerequisites that you can find out more on our support site, how to set those up if you don't have it done already. And of course, you'll need a cell phone, mobile phone that is connected to internet and has email for the account that you'll be using so that we can receive our mobile card. Okay, so I'm going to switch on over to our software here, and we'll get started. Actually, the first thing what we need to do is go ahead and go to our Airfob portal, and this, you'll find this at mochainc.com. And you'll either need to sign in or get started if you're going to create your new site, but I've already signed up. So I'm going to just go ahead and enter my password. For those guys, for you guys, if you haven't signed up, it'll just be a quick procedure. You need to enter your email and get an authentication code by email. So it might take you a minute. And anytime during this, guys, just raise your hand or speak up and tell me if you're having trouble following along. And once you get in, you're going to see this screen accessing your sites. And as you can see, I already have quite a few myself. But I'm going to create a whole new one here. I'm going to call it Connect, and choose my country, and beware it may use that language of that country. So I'm going to use United States, so I'll make sure that it stays in English.
I just have one comment, like he was saying something about the language, but actually I chose Peru, but it didn't change. So I guess the portal is only available in English, or maybe English and Korean, only 2 languages.
I think English and Korean. I chose Korea before and it all turned into Korean, so or the email Koreans. But it may be the email is in different language. I don't know which languages are supported yet, so I'll answer that question.
Okay.
Just click next. And then here we have a choice of what type of site that we're going to create. On Airfob Portal, we can create several different types. The 2 options that are integrated into BioStar are regular and dynamic. So regular is for normal type of card for a permanent employee that you expect to issue just once. Maybe you need to reissue every few years, or if a new phone is purchased, etc. But basically, you only need to pay for this card one time. So if you need to issue 100 cards, you're going to need 1 credit for each card. So 100 cards, 100 credits. And these last they don't expire. The dynamic type, this is more for a visitor type of card. It's going to be issued for a short time or fixed period. So if you expect to issue the card and then take it away in 5, 10, 15 days or whatever, or maybe you don't know when you need to revoke it, but you need that ability, and then you can use the dynamic. In this case, you're paying a subscription per reader, and that means you can issue, delete, and move whatever cards, and an unlimited number of cards. You're not paying per credit per card. You're paying 1 monthly fee per reader, so that you can issue as many cards as you want. Of course, both these types have different use cases. It's going to depend on what the site is needed. An important thing to remember is that you have flexibility for either model. But right now, we're going to start out by using the regular card. So just click on that to get started. And you see I've created my site already. So just go ahead and click through, and now I'm on my site. So once you've completed that, you should see your site. So as you see, it's blank here. We're actually not going to use the Airfob portal, except for some configuration items, because this is fully integrated into BioStar. So in the end, you're going to use BioStar to manage all of the cards. But after we create the portal, what we do need to do is come down here to where it says site and click on that. And the important information we're going to need is this site ID. So either you can copy it or you can remember it. It's pretty short. So mine is 3622, and you're going to have a different number. And using my site name and the site type, country can't be changed now. Okay, so everybody got that? Got your site number?
Yes.
All right, so next we're going to go back to BioStar 2 software. And we need to inform the BioStar about the site that we've created. So we're going to go up to settings. And we see all these options, and down at the bottom is mobile access. So we're going to click on that and move this slider over so that we are using mobile access. And we need to put in the site ID that we just got from our Airfob portal, and I already forgot mine. It's 3622. I need to enter the email that I used to sign up for the mobile portal and my password. And when I've done that, I just need to hit connect. And we'll get success that the site has been connected. And please register the devices before using mobile credential. So I'm going to do as asked and go over here to click add. And I should see the device that I've already set up. If you have more than one device that you want to use, feel free to select them all. So you can see that in one site you might be using mobile cards at 1 or 2 readers, maybe not everywhere. It's up to you how you want to enable it. So I've added my device here, my FaceStation 2. Everybody got that?
Yep.
Actually, yesterday we were trying something, so I already have some settings here. Can you explain again how to delete them? Because I guess I have to delete them and then do the setting again.
If you want to delete, all you really need to do, it should look like something like this already. Just delete the device first. And it will allow you to delete the device goes away, and then just slide that over to not use. And then it will take the mobile credential ability away from the system completely. So to go back and do it again, we can just reconnect that site. And you can only have one site connected, one mobile site connected to one instance of BioStar. But you can change it if your needs change later. Okay, so we've all got that set up. Just click close. It sends me back to the main screen. And next we're going to go to user configuration. Up here at the top, of course, we've got add user. And let's put in your name, or I'm going to pick a name. If you have a photo that you can add, that's great. Hopefully your computer is not in Korean. So you need to enter email for yourself or the user that you're adding for. And then if you have apartment or other options, this is all optional personal information that you can enter. And we'll see in a minute where that becomes useful. And then we need to assign this person an access group so that they can actually enter the door that we've configured already. You may have more than one, but as long as it's got something with a mobile enabled reader. And then just come down and click the mobile. Sorry, I should do a little slower. We see we have many types of credentials that are possible for this system, but we're going to use mobile. And we get the pop-up to enroll the mobile card. So we have a few options here. Right now, we're not going to change them. Basically, it's using a CSN type card, so a smart card. And we're going to let it choose a random number. If you have need to put in a specific number for that user's card ID, you can, which can be helpful for third-party systems if you're trying to integrate. And then we can see this personal information. We can choose whether we're going to send the photo and department and title to be used on the mobile card. So for now, we're going to keep all the personal information, but of course, depending on your privacy concerns, you might want to disable those and not use them. Okay, then we're going to just click enroll. Now we'll see that that card has been added to the user record. And there's the ID number. And then next, we're just going to click apply. And that's going to save the user, and it's going to issue that mobile credential. All right, everybody caught up with me there? Okay, so click apply and let's let the magic happen. And you'll see a message mobile card has been issued. So if I come over to my mobile phone here, and I can go to my email and see right here in my Outlook, Suprema Connect, that's my site name, has issued a mobile access card. So scroll down a bit, and here I can see download mobile access card. So it should work for you depending on your email client. You just need to click on that. And what's going to happen now is if you have already installed the mobile card application, the Airfob app, it will go directly to that. If not, which I've already installed it, so if not, what it's going to do is going to take you to either the Google Play or iPhone App Store and prompt you to download that application. And then after you've downloaded it, it will continue on with assigning the card. So I'll go slow so you guys can go ahead and click it, and maybe you have to install the app. It shouldn't take just a couple minutes. So what it looks like, if I've already installed the app, automatically launches it. And here I go. I've got my information, the name, title, department, and picture. As you can see, my name is a little bit out of whack, but I can fix that later. So now I have my mobile credential here on my phone. And now all I have to do is take it close to the reader and you see, access granted for Jenny Johnson. It should be just that easy. How are you guys getting along? Everybody got the app installed?
I get an authorization error when I do that.
Okay, so that's good. It means you've got the card actually successfully downloaded. But what your problem is going to be, you need to make sure that the reader that you're using is added to an access level, and that access level is added to the user. So let me show you my screen. You need first go back to the user. Let's check that first.
Okay.
And check your access group here to see if it's assigned.
Yep, it is.
Okay. So if it's assigned, then we need to go over here to access control and look at the access group. And that access group should have an access level. And if you click on the access level, it should show that door or that where you've assigned that reader, and it should have a valid time zone. And if you can't select the door, then we need to go back and configure the door. So under the door configuration, it should be showing the reader that you're using as entry device.
Yeah, it shows all access and it shows the door on there as well.
Check your door configuration, make sure that you have the door has the reader that you're trying to use.
It does. Can I share my screen so you can check it out?
Sure.
All right, so this is the door. Is under main lobby. And that's the face station F2 I'm using.
Okay.
Right. And groups all doors. Access level.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. Right.
Always. Okay.
So where else can I check on that? Because right now when I do this, it says authorization error. Authorization mode error. Is there something to do on the device itself?
Okay, authorization mode. So you need to go into the device configuration.
From the device itself?
Yeah, so select that PlayStation F2 that you're using.
I mean, from the F2 itself or on BioStar too?
From BioStar, you can do this. Yeah.
Okay.
So just select the F2 there.
Okay.
Okay, then scroll down until you come to the authorization mode. And what you need to do is click add there next to authorization and click select card.
Down.
or drag the card
Uh-huh.
and select the schedule. It's
Always.
always be fine, and click OK. And scroll down and click Apply.
Okay, let's try it. Access deny.
Give it a second. It may need to update, and give it a try again.
Still denied.
Okay, go back to your user there. And this one doesn't have mobile card. So which one did you?
It's this one. This is the only user there. I enter that in.
Oh, you have an older version.
It's an older version, huh?
I think so. But go ahead and click enroll. I'll see what happens. And click apply again. And then it should it's going to send you a new email. So basically what's going to happen is probably you have a second, you might have wind up having two access cards. So
And you can have that on the same app, correct?
yeah, you can have multiple cards on one application.
Okay, so I think I got this. Let's try it.
He's watching. Go back to your device configuration there and just check to make sure that it's not looking at your face too.
That's
Make sure your
true.
face is not in the way when you're.
Let's try that. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's trying to check temperature.
Okay.
I got a temperature module on there. Let me just disable that.
So yeah, a case of our device being too advanced. So yeah, if you just select that thermal camera use and just put it to not use. Yeah, there we go. And then click apply.
So just like for the users, if they have a temperature module and they also want to use mobile access, will that interfere like it's doing right now?
No, you just need to set it up correctly. I'm not sure exactly what mode you have. Yeah.
Temperature module.
Access granted.
I'm going to go back to the mobile portal and change the card template. As you saw before, my picture was looking okay, but my name on my mobile card did not look very good. Sorry. So I can change that around. This is also a very nice thing for your customers to be able to adjust your card template. And we give you a few options here. If you'll go under settings, card template, and you'll see we give you a few already made design templates. So if you want to use, you can use those, or you can also make your own. So you can choose your own background, etc. So if you want to put your client's logo on there, you can do all that. Let us use one of the existing ones, this happy blue template here. So as you see, I'm having the problem, my name is a little too long. So I can decrease that font a little bit so that the name should be able to fit. And I can move it around as I'd like. Change that. I can even tilt it, make it a little artistic as you want. Move your picture around. Maybe I want to move my department down here. Title. Up here. All right, so. And again, we can select which elements we want to show on there. Can even show email if we want. Change the size and put different color fonts or whatever if we want. So I'm going to save that. Oh, actually, I forgot what I want to do. So when I'm using BioStar integration, I need to select that as a default card. If I want to come into my portal and adjust the users from here, I can also do that. Yeah, I have this portal and it has some interesting options sometimes. So if I want to change the type of card, yeah, I can issue a new card or change photo. So to see how my new card design looks, I can come back and I'm going to add a new user. So I have several emails that are connected to my same phone. So I can try to spell it correctly. Again, I'm going to assign his access group and then mobile card. Oh, I forgot to add a photo. I always like to have my photo here. Oops. My Korean is not good enough yet to understand what I'm trying to do. So again, enter that information, click apply. And then go back to my mobile phone here and get my new access card. All right, there's Eddie Smith with my new improved beautiful access card design. And Mr. Smith gets granted access. And you can see I can switch back over to my other, actually I cannot, sorry. In this mode, the regular mode, I can only have one type of credential, one credential from each site. But if I have multiple sites, if I'm going to multiple companies, I will have the ability to switch back and forth from different sites. Yeah, but from each particular site, I can, when it's a regular site, I can only have one credential. There. Okay. There are, we still have control over how that user is granted access. So if I take away Eddie's access group in BioStar, then Eddie tries to access again, even though he's still got his credential, we'll see that he's not allowed to access because of the access rule. All right, and so I can go back and again give him access again. And then he'll be allowed back in. And also have the option of completely deleting his card. And so on this regular type of site, basically it's going to behave just like a card. You know, he may still have this card and I can't take it away from him because it's a regular type of site. So I can't really revoke his card, but I can delete the card from my system. And then he will be persona non grata, access denied. So he can't have any, even though he still has a card here, I have control over it from the central.
Just a quick question.
Yep.
When you were busy deleting that user, there was block as well as delete. What's the difference between the two?
Block could be same effect. Basically, I can't access the reader, but I can unblock it later. So if I want to temporarily disable him for some reason, but I have the option of getting him back. Once I delete it, it's gone, right? And so I'm going to go back to the Airfob portal and create another site that I'm going to call dynamic. And we'll create a dynamic type of site. So again, this is going to be a subscription type of, I need to enter my password. It's going to be a subscription type of model where the reader needs to have credit for every month that it's operating, and then I can issue, click. I can issue as many cards as I want. So good for visitor applications or some sort of subscription or event based applications. And then I can just repeat basically the process we did before, but I'm going to do it in reverse. Delete everything. And then start over with a new site ID. Add my device again. Since I already deleted it before, it's no problem. And then I can come to my user. I'm going to add a new user. And now this time, I don't want to forget to give my access here. And this time when I go to issue the mobile credential, you see I have some more options here. So I can specify the date of expiry of the card. So If I wanted 10 days, 1 year, or custom, whatever I would like, I just select. So automatically that mobile card is going to expire on the date that's specified. So I'll enroll and click apply, and we can see the actual expiry date here. See that it's been issued, and I can go to my phone again. And now I'm going to see a little bit different. Here I still get the same email, but now I've got a validity period already assigned on this card. So that means I know already that it's going to expire on that date. So 1 month and a few days from now. 1 month and a week. So, and as I said before, now I have 2 different cards because they're from 2 different mobile sites. So I can actually get access granted as Carol Taylor, or now that I've disabled his card, again, it doesn't work because I've disabled that site with that reader. But as Carol Taylor, I'm getting access granted. However, I can have greater control over this because it's a dynamic site. So I can go back to Carol Taylor, and when I delete this card, then I'll see on my app that this credential has been revoked because I already took it out of my system. So this can be useful if we have some, we know that this person is not going to be accessing the site anymore, and we can completely take it away. So then it will just, clicking the button just removes the card, but it's already not usable. I can put it up. Recognizes that there's a mobile card there, but no access at all. So since it's useless, I can just go ahead and delete it from my app. And same with Eddie Smith. I can just delete because that card is no longer actually valid for anything. And then I'm back to nothing. Okay. Anybody got any questions?
Yes. So when we send out the credentials, can they be sent out via phone number as well instead of just email?
Currently through this BioStar integration, you need through the email.
It needs to go through email.
Yeah, there are other options, but requires more configuration on the portal. So some customization necessary.
Okay, so now it's just going to be only email format and not text or anything like that.
No, there is possibility to do activation code so that we could. It is possible on the app, but not through BioStar.
Not through BioStar. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Ramsey, there is one question on the chat. Oliver is asking, regular cannot delete on the app, only dynamic allows the delete option on the app?
Correct. You cannot from from the administration from the central BioStar system, you cannot delete a regular credential. So it behaves just like a plastic card that you give somebody. If they don't return it to you, you can't take it back. Physically you can't get it back, but you can disable it in the system. So we can, by deleting the card, blocking the card, we can make that card not work anymore. But I cannot remotely revoke that card from the application unless it's a dynamic site. Because once I've issued it to them, they have control over that card and the app itself, but it can be disabled for actual access. Okay, anything else on the chat? All righty, I think we're going to wrap up. So thanks for joining us. I hope you've learned some useful tips on setting up Suprema Mobile Access and about some of the use cases of this technology. Don't forget to visit our website at www.supremainc.com, where you can learn about our products. Visit our Suprema Hub, our new online meeting place for up-to-the-minute news, useful info about Suprema systems. And of course, you can find all complete information about mobile cards, what devices are supported, and more in-depth information how to set those up. Okay, that's all for today. I appreciate everybody joining us, and look forward to seeing you on the next Suprema Connect session coming soon. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.